testimony of responses to the Śūrangama mantra, a sharing from a fellow practitioner of the Śūrangama mantra. I hesitated to write this because true cultivation is about ending the cycle of birth and death, not seeking spiritual responses. However, I decided to share my experience out of 3 sincere wishes: to praise the Śūrangama mantra, to bear witness to the truth of the Buddha's teachings and Venerable Master Xuanhua's commentary, and to encourage fellow cultivators to diligently practice the Śūrangama Dharma. I write not to boast. I am just an ordinary practitioner, but in hopes that others may benefit and develop a firm resolve to recite this sacred mantra daily. Here is the text to convert. The Śūrangama practitioner's body emits golden light. Before learning Buddhism or reciting the Śūrangama mantra, I had a friend with a natural gift of clairvoyance. This friend often described realms and energies that are normally invisible. One day, they casually told me I emitted a green aura, while another colleague, a wealthy individual, emitted a white light. Later, I learned that most ordinary people have a green aura, those with great fortune or wealth have a white aura, and those about to experience disaster or death have a dark or gloomy aura. Now that I have been studying the Dharma and practicing the Śūrangama mantra, I once taught a 4th grade girl, a Christian, though spiritually connected with the Dharma. I taught her the heart of the Śūrangama mantra in Sanskrit. After class, while waiting for her parents, I asked her to close her eyes and recite the heart mantra. When she opened her eyes, she exclaimed, "Teacher, you have golden light." I wasn't surprised. Venerable Master Xuanhua once explained, when one begins reciting the Śūrangama mantra, the body emits a faint golden light, yellow radiance. After long-term recitation, this becomes golden light, auric gold. This moment affirmed the Master's teaching, proof experienced in this very lifetime. Another long-term reciter of the mantra had a neighbor, unfamiliar with Buddhism, who dreamed of a radiant golden light emanating from the practitioner's body. Suffering from illness, the neighbor approached the practitioner for healing and asked to learn the mantra. Later, this neighbor also developed a sincere and diligent practice of the Śūrangama Dharma. Here is the text to convert. The Śūrangama mantra practitioners are protected by Vajra Dharma protectors. I asked the same young girl to observe again as I recited the heart mantra. After a while, she said she saw 2 large white figures standing on either side of me. Though she lacked full clairvoyance and deep Dharma knowledge, her pure heart during mantra recitation allowed her to witness these unusual visions. I believe these were Vajra Dharma protectors, as Venerable Master Xuanhua taught. Practitioners of the Śūrangama mantra are constantly protected by 84,000 Vajra treasury bodhisattvas and their countless retinues, day and night. The girl also said she saw many dark figures appear and sit around while I recited the mantra, then stand up when I finished. These were likely invisible beings gathering to listen to the Dharma. Finally, the girl stared wide-eyed and said, "I saw a giant Buddha head above your left shoulder." I believe this image symbolized Namo Great Buddha's crown Śūrangama mantra, because when the Buddha first taught this mantra, it emanated from the crown of a transformation body Buddha. Before reciting the full Śūrangama mantra, it is recommended to first chant Namo Śūrangama Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Namo Great Buddha's Crown Śūrangama mantra at least 3 times each to establish the connection. Here is the text to convert. I also once dreamed of a woman asking to borrow the Śūrangama mantra pendant I wore. Naively, I removed it for her. The moment I did, she transformed into a half-human, half-serpent being, likely a Mahoraga or earth dragon, and bared her sharp fangs, ready to bite me. Immediately, 2 Dharma protectors appeared and seized her. She panicked and released a swarm of baby snakes from her lower body before fleeing. This dream reminded me that even in dreams or in reality, Śūrangama practitioners are protected. No evil beings can harm us unless they deceive us into removing our protection. Here is the text to convert. There are many more wondrous and miraculous responses to the Śūrangama mantra that I cannot fully recount here. Please, everyone, make the vow to memorize, recite, and verify it for yourselves. Let us recite, copy, and share the Śūrangama mantra and the Śūrangama Sutra far and wide, so that the proper Dharma may remain in this world, peace may prevail, and all beings may benefit. Written on April 28, 2025.